What
What
up?
up?
What up? What up, my boy CPG in the building, man?
What up, man? And it's still too hot to be 8 o'clock.
Nothing much, man. We're closer, getting closer and closer to the season, man.
Facts.
So for everybody watching, everybody tuning in, and for anybody who watches afterwards, uh, if you haven't noticed, I've been trying to do something every Friday, something involving football. I haven't officially put a title on it or anything, but one Friday we did predictions for division winners. So go check that out. Last Friday, I did my predictions for all the award winners, like Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, etc. And then today, I got my boy CPG, and we might have some other guests coming through, but we're gonna do start, bench, and cut with three people, and then we're gonna do some Would You Rather's NFL edition. So CPG, I hope you got at least a little list together. I got a list of stuff that I came up with. I got a list of stuff that I know Panther fans ask. I got stuff off of Twitter too.
I can always think of. I'm good at thinking of that stuff off the top of my head. To be honest, I'm a. I'm like the world's biggest procrastinator. So I learned back in like high school to just like be prepared, like off the top of my head for stuff, because I was like, yeah, I ain't studying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So the first start, bench, cut is we're gonna do the one that is in the thumbnail picture, or at least I hope it's in the thumbnail picture. I hope I did it right. Um, it's Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and Tariq Hill. Start, bench, or cut. Who would you have?
Oh man, that's crazy. I'm a little biased on it.
Bias to who out of those
Mm.
three?
Jamar Chase.
You an
Jamar
LSU
Chase is one of
fan?
my favorite players. It's not a Nah, he's just one of my favorite players that ain't a Panther. I just like the way he
Oh, okay.
plays wide receiver. Uh, so I guess I gave that away. So start Jamar. I'm just gonna do it in the order you did it in because that's just how I feel. I mean, start Jamar, bench Justin Jefferson, and cut Tyreek.
Ooh, you Kyrie.
Yeah, I know. Before I even said it, I'm like, somebody's going to have a fucking debate back on that one. Somebody's going to be like,
Oh,
hold up now.
that Reek speed different.
That's the only thing that I was like, man, because you think about how fast Tyreek is. He can just blow the top off a defense.
Yeah, you gotta guard. To me, you gotta guard the whole team different when when you have Reek because you can't play man at all because if you play man, it's over with for you.
You can't put that safety in that situation by himself
Definitely.
or corner,
Uh,
whoever. But you know the safety going to be back deep where he's headed anyway. So
yeah. For me, I would have to go. Uh, I'm at the start Reek. I'm gonna have to bitch Justin Jefferson and cut Chase only because uh
he's only had
Chase
1 year in the NFL.
exactly.
That went through my head too. I was like, if it wasn't for the fact that I really like Chase as a player, I probably would have cut him because we know that Justin Jefferson and Tyreek are legit. They've done it for more than 1 year.
Yeah,
And I fuck with Justin Jefferson.
yeah. That combination is again I don't know how well defenses really couldn't, but
I mean, I like all three of them, honestly. If
yeah,
we're
same
talking like non Panthers players.
definitely.
They're all top tier receivers.
Yeah,
Well, I like Jamar to be consistent with it though. I know he started out hot, but you don't want to see him have a sophomore slump or nothing.
yeah,
If he could at least stay around the numbers he put up in his rookie year, I think everybody will be like, okay, he's a top receiver.
yeah, definitely. But that's a good start bench cut to start with because it's gonna cause debate, and it is
Hot take.
very very close. And you're not really wrong for going with any of them, honestly, in my opinion. But do you have
I
one?
just thought of one. Yeah, I just thought of one.
All right.
So what is it? Start bench cut.
Yeah.
Drew Lock,
Ugh.
Marcus Mariota, and who was the last one I was just thinking about? Mitch Trubisky. There you go. That's who it was.
Yeah. I'm a, I'm
I
a,
think there's only one right answer to this one, honestly.
I'm going to start Marcus Mariota. I am going.
That is the best option to start out of those. Yeah.
I'm going to bench Mitch Trubisky, and I am.
You're gonna cut Drew Lock.
Yeah, just because Drew Lock has had the less success out of all of them, and
He's had more chances than Trubisky has too.
yep. And what Mariota's had probably the best success out of those three. Mitch has been to the playoffs, and Drew Lock hasn't never really done anything. And they're saying already that he might lose again. He might lose a job in Seattle to Geno Smith. And if you can't beat out Geno Smith, it's an issue.
I don't know what everybody else thinks about when they think about Geno, but you know what I think about? You remember in
What?
2013 when he was a rookie and that we played them in Charlotte?
Yeah.
I think about that game every time I think about Geno Smith. He played like shit in that game. I think we picked him off a couple of times. That's when we Charles Johnson.
Say it again. You was breaking up.
What's the last thing you heard?
You was talking about somebody in Charlotte.
Oh, I said every time I think of Geno Smith, I think about when we played the Jets in 2013 in Charlotte. I think he was a rookie. I think about that game all the time. I'm pretty sure he threw us a couple picks in that game. I remember D'Angelo taking off for that touchdown in that game. We wore all black. You remember that game?
Jets. The only
Jets.
game I really remember against the Jets is a game that Luke had blocked the punt. Or not blocked the punt. He had a fumble or something for a touchdown. Pick for a touchdown?
It might have been that. I know that the Jets at least turned it over twice. I think one might have been a pick and the other one was a fumble. It might have been that game.
And the Jets
I
game
think
that I remember,
Captain.
that
I
might be
want
one of
to
the
say.
last times we had a punt return taken back.
I want to say Captain Munnerlin picked Geno off.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the last times we had a punt return touchdown, I think.
I don't know. I thought that was like Kealoha Polaris or some shit.
Yeah, I only
See,
have
look, casual Panthers fans hearing this right now going, who the hell is he talking about? You don't know about Kealoha Polaris. You ain't a real Panthers fan, bro.
Yeah, he's one of our struggle receivers.
I didn't even like that. I mean, he was a special teams guy, man.
Yeah.
That was really all he was good for.
Yeah. We've um
Ain't nobody done it like Smitty since Smitty, and they really ain't ever going to.
Yeah, DJ's catching up on like yardage though.
DJ's already fourth in Panthers
Yeah,
history. That's people, non-Panthers fans don't get how crazy that is. He's behind Greg Olson, Musa Muhammad, and Steve Smith, man.
facts.
Those are the three best receivers in our history right there. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Steve Smith probably going to be in the Hall of Fame next year.
I definitely think he should, man.
And David Tepper needs to retire number 89. I'm tired of saying it. Just do it already. Don't wait till he gets inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, because we pretty much retired it. We get an attitude every time somebody get it.
Yeah, you notice they have not let anybody wear that number since he retired.
Yeah,
Or since he went to the Ravens, really.
Monswell retired one too.
I think everybody that works for the Panthers has told David Tepper, if anybody wears 89 here, everybody's gonna riot.
It better be like now. I think if DJ would have wore it, I don't think that would have been as bad because Smitty
If
gave him his
DJ Ward
blessing.
is like in paying homage to Smitty, I could see that because
Yeah, I'm talking about
Smitty,
when he got drafted. Because remember, Smitty was like, "Well,
yeah,
Carolina
Smitty
has
compared
finally
him.
replaced me," and
Yeah, when he said, the Carolina's never been able to replace me until now when we drafted DJ.
yeah, I think if he would have wore 89 after that, I think Smitty would have been cool, and I think the fan
That
base.
that's got to be, people don't talk about that enough outside our fan base, bro. That's got to be one of the most dead on analyst takes in recent memory, bro. Steve Smith called DJ Moore,
Yeah, and DJ's bigger, but he plays similar to Smitty.
and it's only been three Panthers players to have what, three? Is it three receiving 3 seasons of 1,000 yards?
Yeah,
That's Steve Smith, Greg Olson, and DJ Moore, bro. You already in good company.
facts.
And Greg
Um,
Olson was the first tight end in NFL history to do that.
facts. And it's been a lot of good tight ends in the league. All right. So the next question is: would you rather have Peyton Manning with Michael
Ooh.
Vick's speed and running ability,
Oh my god.
or Derrick Henry with Reggie Bush at USC's speed and shiftiness?
Peyton Manning with Michael Vick's speed.
Yeah, that's just different. I think
He
that.
already understands what the defense is doing. You add that speed to it, it's over.
Yeah, shit. Vic with Philly was damn near close to that because he was extremely on point those years. He was in them early years. He was in Philly.
Oh, bruh. That was crazy because that was one of the few dudes that was not a Panther that I've rooted for over the years. Because I was like, when he came back to the Eagles, I was like, he gonna kill it for the Eagles. He started having those games. They were showing it on all the
I
highlight
remember
reels.
vividly some of those Eagle games with him, Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Maclin, Jason Avant, like
Wasn't
Shady in the
Michael Vick the
backfield.
quarterback that year that the Deshaun Jackson returned it with no time on the clock to beat the Giants?
Yeah,
I mean, those back then, I was like, I don't like the NFC East, but those games used to be fun to watch.
facts. Even the Cowboys were okay to watch.
But you knew what you was getting out of Tony Romo, though.
Yeah, like when they played the
He was
Jets.
gonna make them competitive, but they was always gonna lose that last game of the season every year to get eliminated from the playoffs.
Yeah,
Cowboys fans gonna get mad and say no, no, no. But I know everybody remembers. Like every year, it came down to the last game, divisional game for them, and they would
hmm
always lose. Romo would throw a couple picks or fumble a couple times, and they'd lose.
right. And you could pretty much always guess when it was gonna happen. Like when he threw
Facts.
that
I
one.
used to call it all the time.
Like I remember vividly that one game they was playing on Sunday Night Football and they was playing the Jets. and Revis got the pick to end the game.
Revis Island.
Yeah, people forget how good he was.
He had that one stretch, was it 09? Where he was shutting down some of the greatest receivers in NFL history.
Yeah, it was yeah, because it was when around that same time when Moss was in New England.
Yeah, he held Steve Smith and like Antonio Gates, Randy Moss, all kind of like Hall of
Yo,
Famers to like under 100 yards and shit.
yeah, and a lot of them under 50.
Facts.
You got a would you rather?
Let's see. Would you rather have Sam Darnold with the Rams weapons or Jimmy Clausen with the Chiefs weapons?
I'm gonna have to go Sam.
I feel like that's the only option you got, honestly.
Because Jimmy was just super trash. Like Sam be fucking up, but like I say it all the time, Jimmy could like barely catch a snap half the time. Shotgun or under
Facts. I was in a stadium one preseason game and he fumbled the snap. Like he fell backwards as the ball was snapped, and we all started booing his ass.
Yeah. He used to trip over the center, trip over the guard, had a lineman step on his feet as he was trying to drop back. It was bad.
I know. I was like, bro,
his year was worse than his year. I say that all the time.
I was like, bro, this is why I don't take scouts serious, because I'm like, how you let a dude like that make it to the pros?
Oh no, I knew Jimmy was. Not all them Notre Dame quarterbacks I knew was shit. Him, Brady Quinn.
Yeah, Marty Herney tried too hard that year. Marty Herney made a lot of like
Jimmy as a splash move because remember we didn't have a first round pick that year.
Yeah, I know.
Jimmy was our first pick in the second round.
And the media was on our ass about, well, the Panthers didn't have a first round pick and they need a quarterback because we cut Jake Delhomme that offseason.
Uh-huh. All right. Start, bench, cut. Julius Peppers, Charles Johnson, Greg Hardy.
Hey, I feel like it's a setup.
I was gonna put Mike Rucker in there too, but
oh, that would have changed it a little bit. Yeah, that definitely would have changed it. But nah, I'm gonna say start Julius, bench CJ, and cut the Kraken. Just because I feel like you saw the peak of Greg Hardy before he got in trouble. Because you remember when he was on the Cowboys, he didn't really do a lot. You didn't really hear his name anymore until he went to the UFC.
Yeah, but I think they
and Charles Johnson did it. Look how long Charles Johnson
did it longer, but
Charles Johnson was under Julius Peppers.
True.
He was a rookie when J. Pep was killing it still.
Yeah. Drew kind of learned from Mike Rucker.
I think Charles Johnson's second all time for the Panthers behind Julius, ain't he?
He might have passed Mike Rucker.
He up there. Yeah, you're right. He might be third or something. I know Charles Johnson's one of the top of all time in Panthers history. He's a cool dude, man.
Ross Enning. I don't know who that is.
CJ is cool as hell, bro. One of the few players I say that I fuck with hard. Like, I still see what he be posting on Twitter and Instagram. CJ always on Instagram.
Yeah.
That man still shows love for the team, even though we ain't been good in a while. Charles Johnson, a Panthers OG right there.
Yeah.
It's funny because you remember when we got the wide receiver Charles Johnson.
Oh yeah, from the Vikings.
Yeah, I couldn't believe they did that because I used to remember watching him on the Vikings and thinking, see, that's what the rest of the league thinks when they think Charles Johnson. I was like, I'm thinking our Charles Johnson.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's find out who this is. Raw Authentic. Who is this?
Yo, what's good, y'all boys? This the authentic one. I got the link from you on Twitter.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Ain't not much. I'm just listening in for now. I'm just finishing up work, so I just wanted to hear what y'all talking about for a little bit.
All right. Yeah, I didn't know. Raw Authentic. You know, I call you the general.
Yeah, my bad. I should have just typed that in. My bad, dog.
I was like, who is it? Because I know I didn't send the link to that many people. So I was like, who is this?
Well, what y'all talking about right
now? We're talking about start, bench, cut. J. Pep, Charles Johnson, Greg Hardy.
Who you said was the first one?
Julius Peppers.
Julius Peppers.
All right, I'm starting J. Pep. I'm a bench Charles Johnson. I gotta get rid of Greg Hardy.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Get rid of Greg.
Yeah, I feel like CJ was more consistent at it and everything. He's just the better pick.
I'm gonna switch it up now. You got to start J. Pep. He's a Hall of Famer and will be one of the. I think he should go in there as a Panther.
Panthers all-time sack leader.
Yeah, a true legend. You got to start him. I'm going to bench Greg Hardy. Just because, to me, Greg Hardy was more athletic than Charles Johnson. And then I'm going to cut Charles Johnson, even though I love Charles Johnson and it's hard, but and he was more consistent, but I feel like Greg Hardy year was just crazy though.
When Greg Hardy was on his game, he was good though.
He was. That's the thing. I cut Greg Hardy because of his like personal conduct. And two is like I just got a soft spot for Charles Johnson because he was like really the first person after Julius Peppers that was like stepping up at the line for real.
And he's such a chill dude.
Yeah, but the general one that you missed was what did we do? We did the one that's in the thumbnail. So would you start, bench, or cut Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson?
All right. So I'm a homer because I'm an LSU fan. So I'm gonna have to start Jamar, bench. I'm a bench Justin Jefferson, and then I'm put Tyreek on and I'll cut Tyreek.
Hey, me and him on the same page.
Y'all seeing shit the same way now.
I'm a LSU fan, dog. Like I love LSU, so it's like LSU football. I gotta go with them first. But like, it's no disrespect to Tyreek as well. And two, I felt like Justin and Chase, they have a bigger bag than Tyreek. Tyreek is just mainly speed. He's a speed monster. Like his route bag ain't that deep.
I just think anytime you put it in Reek's hands, he out of there. I mean, we saw that in the playoff game versus the Bills, a simple slant. And
that man, every time I see him do that stuff, I'm like, this man is like playing a game of Madden out here, bro.
With Devin Hester on that one Madden where he had 100 speed, but he can catch and run routes way better.
Oh, bro.
Like, to me, he's one of the few of those really, really fast guys that panned out, like a John Ross or I can't think of another one right now.
If you played somebody on Madden back in the day and they had Devin Hester, you had to make sure you did not kick him the ball.
Facts. And then when he made that switch, and then you could use Devin Hester at receivers. Even if
I got a good one for you. I got a good start bench cut. All right, start bench cut. Chris Campbell, James Bradbury, and Josh Norman.
Bruh, I promise you that was on my list.
Hey, I like this one.
Ooh. I'm going to start Chris Gamble.
That's my dog from Broward. One time for the one time.
Bench Jano. And cut James Bradbury. I mean, James Bradbury was like good against Mike Evans and that kind of stuff. But Jano, I mean, Jano just a motherfucking dog, man. And he gonna intimidate and talk you out your game like he did Odell.
Hey, shout out to Jano. I got a picture with that man.
And then Chris Gamble was just different to me. Like, Chris Gamble is one of them people that, like, when I was pretending to be a corner or playing corner, even Chris Gamble was who I wanted to play like. And back then, I fucked with a lot of the Ohio State teams.
Back in the day, like growing up, because he used to go to Dillon in Florida. So I used to see him grow up playing him. I used to see niggas like him, Pat Peterson, and them boys playing. I'm like, man, these boys special.
Yeah, Chris Gamble was different.
CT Money, we on the same page now.
Okay.
Because I would start Gamble, bench Jano, and cut Bradbury.
Like, Bradbury was locking people up too at times, but he was too quiet. I need my corner to be a shit talker.
I don't think I could say it any better than you did. Jano got that dog, you know. I love that in a cornerback, man.
He was perfect in our defense. Like, I know we fucked him over, but I think his career would have went so much better if he would have stayed in Carolina.
Ron was a little hard on him for first couple of years.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't mind.
That was always all of our thing with Rivera. He never would give the young guys a shot. It was always veterans or die.
Yeah, I remember that year. That was the year he benched Jano, and we had the old man secondary with
Mike Adams,
Thomas DeCool, Mike Adams, Drayton Florence, and
Thomas DeCool wasn't terrible though.
You couldn't tackle.
He was more or less the same dude for the Falcons. He was like a decent safety.
Oh no, it wasn't Mike Adams. It was that's when we had Roman Harper, I think.
Roman Harper.
Remember we had Roman Harper for a couple.
We had Roman Harper, Mike Adams, Quentin Michael.
Yeah.
We cut Kason. Was that the year we cut Kason?
Mm-hmm. That was the old man.
Trash ass.
And I think we had rookie year Benet.
Yeah.
Benet, I broke my leg
after he got hurt, man.
Julio Ben Wilkery.
Yeah, he wasn't the same after he got hurt.
Yeah.
Falcons fans was talking about that after he was playing for another team. I was like, who cares?
Exactly.
They still bring up Julio, Moss, and Luke. Like, Luke is a linebacker.
Somebody literally brought that up like yesterday, and it was a Falcons fan.
Like, bro, why y'all still talking about that? Luke is a linebacker anyway. Of course he's going to lose that fight.
And he was helping Nakamura.
Oh, don't get me started on Nakamura, bro.
Haruki Nakamura.
That dude used to make me so damn mad.
Yeah. People forget that Luke was in front, but Nakamura was behind him.
Yeah, I remember watching the replay on the highlights that night and being so mad at him because I was like, bro, if you was just doing the right thing, y'all could have at least contested that shit.
Because Luke only went back there because nobody was back there, bro. Julio was running by himself.
I
And
know.
Luke tried to take off to break up the pass, and then ended up getting lost. But
Let
yeah,
my dog Luke live, y'all.
that was a good one. Though that question was on mine.
Luke.
Another one that you missed, the general, was would you rather have Peyton Manning with Michael Vick's running ability and speed, or Derrick Henry with USC Reggie Bush's shiftiness and speed? I don't know. You don't know. Maybe not there. All right, we'll keep pushing. CPG. Start, bench, or cut. Charles Woodson, Champ Bailey, Deion Sanders.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say start Woodson, bench Bailey, and cut Dion. I'm gonna go with the hot take. But I love Dion though. He was a Brave, and I'm a Braves fan.
Ooh.
But I really always liked how Woodson played, and I think Champ Bailey just did it at a high level for a really long time.
I'm gonna have to start prime time because to me, prime time is the best corner that ever lived. And bench. Bench Champ and cut Charles Woodson. Even though Charles Woodson could play corner or safety if I needed him to, but to me, Dion is the best corner that I ever seen. Him and Revis, but Champ was something different too. And that's why to me, there's really no lockdown corners anymore. Because Jalen is good, but Jalen ain't no Champ. He ain't no Revis. He ain't no
That's why I'm
Charles
so
Woodson.
excited to see J.C. Horn this year, bro.
Yeah, I think him and Surtain is going to be two of the best corners in the league, like towards the top.
Like I seen like pieces of what he can do before he got hurt when I was at the Saints game last year, and I was like, when you see that shit in person, you're like, oh, there's something special about that kid. Just the way he plays coverage, I'm like, oh man,
Yeah,
this guy is gonna be a lockdown for us.
I know everybody want to get hype about Derek Stingley now, but I still like last year class.
Everybody forgets that Horn broke his foot early in the season.
Yeah. Do you ever start bench cut?
Well, since we were talking about it, Steve Smith, Greg Olson, DJ Moore. Can't get any harder than that, honestly.
Start Smitty, bench Olsen, cut DJ, just because I think DJ is the worst route runner out the three.
Yeah, Greg Olson used to be kind of crispy on some of them routes, huh?
And DJ will drop something more than the other two sometimes. And DJ be slipping all the time.
He does, bro.
DJ could have so many yards, and he be having so
Every
many.
year, I'm like, DJ, how you always slip it? Like, what are you doing?
He needs some.
You need different cleats, bro.
Or something.
Somebody give him some cleats.
Yeah, even his rack would
But
be
he
so
does.
much more, but he be slipping.
He does try to make an effort to come back to a ball, even if. That's why I tell everybody he's been so good with a bunch of different quarterbacks because he adjusts to the shitty throw and makes the catch.
And again, Smitty a dog, bro.
Steve Smith did that with a lot of shitty quarterbacks too.
Exactly. And I mean, remember he caught that pass from Matt Moore, broke his arm, and still held on to the ball.
That's one of my favorite Steve Smith plays of all time, bro. I remember watching that game
That noise was disgusting though when the helmet
because
hit his helmet.
that's when the fan base thought Matt Moore was the future.
Yeah.
I remember
That
watching
noise
Steve
though,
Smith
I
do that, and I
remember
said,
that. I remember that when he got hit, you could hear it like
"Yeah." And then as when I think Moose came over there to pat him, and he hit him in the arm, and you could see him like kind of pull away from him. I was like, "Oh, he broke his shit." And then I
mhm.
started thinking about it. He held on to that, like you know, he felt that shit snap, and he still held on to it. I was like, "That's the kind of tough like I'm trying to be right there, bro."
That's the equivalent to the Kobe when he tore his Achilles.
When he shot the free throws.
Yeah. And Smitty will always be my dog for taking that hit against taking that hit from Roman Harper and then going to whoop his ass.
I think it was Malcolm Jenkins that hit him, but he went after Roman Harper. No, it was Roman Harper, but he went after Malcolm Jenkins. I got it backwards.
Yeah.
Roman Harper hit his ass late, and then he just grabbed the first person he saw, which was Jenkins.
And the ice me up moment. Oh,
Oh,
ice up, son. Ice up, son.
Akeem Talib.
Yeah.
And what makes me even madder when you think about Super Bowl 50, Akeem Talib was on the Broncos. You remember he gets called for face mask and Philly Brown.
hmm
I was like, this dude's still mad about that Monday night football game.
I mean, Pac-Man Jones still mad about getting stiff arm when Smitty was on the Ravens. Talking about he not. Why y'all keep mentioning? Why y'all keep mentioning Steve Smith when y'all talking elite receivers?
Because
Like
he
he's
was an
literally
elite
the last
receiver.
person to win the Triple Crown before Cooper Cup.
I'll take 40-year-old Steve Smith over a lot of 20-year-old receivers.
Exactly. Shit. Him and T.O. T.O. 48. T.O. could be the starter in Chicago right now. All right. Here's a would you rather.
In Chicago right now.
Yeah, he would be the number one in Chicago. Would you rather pick up Barry Sanders and drop him into daytime or pick up AP and drop him like uh in the 90s, like Barry Sanders, well 80s and 90s, Barry Sanders, Walton Payton time.
I think I'd rather see Barry Sanders in the modern NFL.
Yeah, Barry is real shifty, boy. Barry's one of my favorite. Well, he probably is. Yeah, he is my favorite running back to watch. Besides, my favorite running back to watch is USC Reggie Bush. Cause that nigga was different.
Dude, you think about all the people that was on the U back in the day at one point, Greg Olson and all them, bro.
hmm But AP in the 90s is, I mean, that's seeing him get to go up against 90s, early 2000s. That's seeing him go up against your Brian Urlachers and all them. Ray in his prime.
Man, yeah, a lot of these kids that get on here and talk about football, I'm like, I bet they don't even know about just how good Brian Urlacher was, bro.
Yeah. Brian Urlachers to me is in that top five middle linebackers I ever saw. Top three would be Ray, Luke, Patrick Willis.
Yeah, Patrick Willis was good. Bobby Wagner is good.
True.
Bobby and Luke used to be the two best in the league.
As far as tackles, yeah. You got a would you rather?
Uh, I just had one and I fucking lost it.
All right, I'll keep going until you get one. Start, bench, cut. Antonio Gates, Tony Gonzalez, Shannon Sharp.
We're doing a start, bench, cut.
Yeah.
Say it again. Antonio Gates,
Tony
Tony
Gonzalez,
Gonzalez,
Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp. I think I'm gonna start Tony Gonzalez, bench Shannon Sharp, and cut Antonio Gates. Just because I love Antonio Gates, but he was injury prone.
Well, me personally, I'm going to start Antonio Gates. Because to me, Antonio Gates also, I could throw it a 5-yard out Antonio Gates and he could take it the distance. And I really love the whole basketball player and didn't play football in college story, and then you get to the league and become one of the best tight ends ever. I would bench Shannon Sharp and cut Tony G. I mean, first of all, you get points off for being a Falcons fan.
I'm thinking Kansas City Chiefs Tony G, not Falcons Tony G, man.
I mean, yeah, but it all go together. You still wore a Falcon jersey at some point. Oh Lord, should I send Pac-Man crazy self a invite?
It'll give you some content, but it'll be some stupidity. It'll be some Tom Brady slobbering.
Yeah. Let me
ask him, would you rather have Tom Brady
He gonna say
Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Gonna ask him, would you rather have 09 Brady or 2015 Brady?
Yeah, you gotta ask him questions like that. Pac-Man.
Oh God, he said Tom Brady.
Wait a minute, I'm DMing you the late Pac-Man. Lord, this crazy buff.
You ever lean to the left? Then crank that thing. You
Pac-Man, you say something too crazy. Yeah, you got to go. You're gonna be out. Bro, his Twitter bio is already crazy. Why does
God.
I hashtag I love domination with a mouth with a tongue sticking out.
What the? You love what?
Yeah, that man's wild. He's a wild boy.
Tom Brady fanboy, Pac-Man.
I just sent the StreamYard link. There you go.
Yo, whatever happened to Mike Kraft, bro?
Mike Kraft.
He retired. You remember Mike Kraft?
Yeah,
Panthers reporter back in the day.
I think he went back to just doing the news.
Mike Kraft was that dude, though.
Pac-Man, what up, man?
What was that dumbass question y'all wanted to ask me?
09 Brady or 15 Brady?
That's very interesting because 2015 Brady went through some shit, boy. I remember that year. We were supposed to win the fucking Super Bowl that year, fam.
And y'all lost to the Broncos.
I know that was a tough game, fam. Any
So did-
other fucking
so did
quarterback
we.
would have lost too.
Unfortunately, so did we. Fuck you, Clete Blakeman.
Hey man, I gotta give credit where credit due. That was one of the best defenses I've ever seen in life. That 2015 Broncos, Von Miller, DeMarcus, Derek Wolf, like that secondary, Hakeem Talib, fucking Chris Harris Jr.,
Fuck
TJ
it,
Ward.
Clete.
Hey man, I give credit where credit due. Hakeem Talib, that nigga.
Ice up. He got told to ice up, son.
Ice up, son.
Then they still lose that game.
Belichick had to bench Talib
No,
because
we
he
won.
was showing his ass.
Talib lost that game. Yeah, we won that game.
See what I'm saying? Belichick doing dumb shit again. See what I'm saying? This is my prime example. Belichick is a stupid motherfucker. Don't bench your best corner. I don't care what he doing. Like he always let his ego.
If you a Tom Brady fan, how do you not remember that game?
Dude, that shit was like fucking 10 years ago, fam.
Almost.
It was like 10
It was
years
Monday
ago.
Night Football 2013, and it went off the air with Brady cussing the ref out, saying how.
Yeah, because that was pass interference. Yeah, because he threw it to Gronkowski. He ain't let Gronkowski come back to the ball. I think that was Luke Kuechly pass interference on him.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was pass interference.
I don't know anything about a pass interference.
Yes, it was, fam. Your defender ain't turn around back for the ball. He's making contact with Gronkowski. Got to look back for the ball. He didn't look back for the ball.
Let's not act like Tom Brady don't get favorable calls all the time.
I'm just saying, fam. What is the rule for defensive pass interference? You gotta turn around. If you don't turn around, you making contact.
Times the NFL gave me hope.
What the ruling was that the pass was uncatchable.
How? If Gronkowski was trying to come back to the ball.
People forget whatchamacallit was in front of the pass. One of our our corners was
it was Robert Lester.
Yeah, like it would have had to go through somebody to even get to Gronk.
Hey, all I'm saying, Kuechly ain't turn around back for the ball. He was making contact with Gronkowski. You know what I'm saying?
You remember we thought Robert Lester was going to be something coming out of Alabama.
Then more bad Buck news. Mike Evans got a bad hamstring now, fam. Oh Lord, we get one good news and another one strike back. Like, damn, man, training camp is fucking terrible.
Bro, that's why non-Panthers fans hate me. I just be pulling up the most random Panthers players' names you don't remember. You know, we had a DJ Moore before DJ Moore. He was
his name was?
He was a safety. His name was DJ Moore.
What fucking year this was? 2003?
No, it was like 10 years ago. He used to follow me on Twitter.
And what happened to him? He sucked and he got cut?
Pretty much.
Is that another Panthers fan in here with y'all?
Yeah, the general.
Go to the general and save some time, Pac-Man.
Hey, general, just letting you know, Panthers suck.
Watch him out. See, he about to be out of here already.
Fam, it ain't. I'm not Pac-Man if I don't say the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean?
You're gonna get scared when you start hearing a bunch of Panthers growling at your head.
Nah, fam, I'm gonna be just happy. See, this is what I want y'all to do for me. Like, I just need y'all to like beat the Saints once or twice. You know, do that for me, cause somehow they always busting our ass.
Y'all can't beat the Saints.
Yeah, somehow I don't know what's like. I don't know why, fam. I just don't know why.
We beat the Saints last year.
Y'all did?
Yep.
Who the fuck was the quarterback?
I was at that game. Sam Darnold was the quarterback.
See, I never get this shit, fam. I keep figuring out why they play their best against us and they worst against everybody else. I really don't get that.
We beat them when they had Jameis.
Yeah, we did. Their excuse for losing to us was, remember, that's when all their coaches had COVID.
Oh. Still, I don't give a fuck, man. Like, they play their best against Tampa, then they worst against everybody else. Why? Like, is y'all Super Bowl just beating Tampa in a regular season? Why? Like, I don't get that. Shit is crazy.
Money hitting you with that throwback straight facts, because that is what Saints fans' excuse was.
Our coaches had COVID. But they was just hyped from beating the shit out of Green Bay in week 1.
Eric Baker doing good in practice, huh? All right, Baker.
Yeah. Him and Sam had a good day today, though.
So we got think gonna be the starter.
You see that throw by Matt Corral?
Yeah.
I heard about that. Ooh, 3 quarterbacks.
You heard about that, or you saw me tweet the video?
Nah, fuck. Who? I think Bleachers Report put something up. I think I saw a notification from Bleachers Report. I'm like, what the fuck is Bleacher Report reporting a nigga named Matt Corral for?
Nah, yeah, I got that
I
notification.
mean, they was
from
talking shit
Bleacher
about how
Report.
Kyle Trask was sucking today too. Though.
Oh, fam, I'm hearing a lot of bad shit about that boy. I'm hearing a lot of bad shit about him. I'm hearing that he's worse than Ryan Griffin right now. That's not pretty.
You talking
So-
about
Well, Bruce Arians already told y'all if he would have came back and Brady would have retired, he was gonna start Blaine Gabbert.
Wow, look like it's time to say it, but time to cut Trask. I'm getting sick of it. Ain't fucking developing at all. You can't beat out Blaine Gabbert, buddy. You don't deserve a spot on the team. Time to go. We'll draft another rookie.
Don't say that in front of RTP.
I don't give a fuck. He think Kyle Trask is the next coming up. I've been told him I ain't see that dog in Kyle Trask.
backstage all the time, bro.
I know, fam. He stayed doing that. Fam, I don't know if T-Money of you was on Twitter, fam. This nigga was going crazy. I asked him, is Lamar Jackson the top 10 quarterback? He told me no. I'm like, what?
You know he don't like Lamar. He don't like Pat.
He don't like running quarterbacks, bro.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Now, the only tweet that I agreed on him was that
He's
Cam
a baby
Newton shit.
QB1.
That's the only thing I agreed on him about the Cam Newton shit. Like, he was right about the predictions of Cam Newton. He was going to be out of the league soon, and fuck, he out of the league.
Soon.
Yeah, because he
Let's-
tweeted that
let's-
in what,
Let's not
2017?
talk about Cam.
I'm just saying. I'm like, know what I'm saying? I know he was y'all last good quarterback, but hey.
Why can't I see? Oh,
Only
there you go.
MVP in team history. Thank you.
My guy, Kelbo in the building. What up, man?
Can y'all hear me?
Oh my god, another Panthers fan.
I am a Panther podcaster
Okay,
Keep
man.
pounding.
I got it.
slash content creator.
Man,
Yeah,
you
keep
gotta
pounding.
start adding some Bucks fans up in this
Nah,
motherfucker,
you gotta
man.
keep pounding, Pac-Man.
Exactly.
Keep pounding. Hey man, I'm not having sex. What you mean keep pounding?
Oh God.
They love to turn Sam Mills' words into some gay shit.
Ooh, Campbell is on the start back corral trade.
That's me.
Oh, okay.
I'm just corral equals future. That's been my tweets for like the last month.
So let me hear this clear. Y'all want that dude to start over 2 former first round quarterbacks? That's crazy.
Have you seen this man's release?
Campbell, dude.
Not really.
I don't. Niggas got excited because he threw the ball in the net. Like, fuck out of here.
No, I mean like some of the throws he's made in camp so far. It's like perfectly placed and timed.
Yeah, but
Like-
they don't never show his bad though. They just write about it.
I'll tell you right now, there's
I
no
mean,
way in hell he becomes a starter.
If you've seen his tape in college, you know what his bad throws look like.
Yeah, but you know our fan base, they be caught up in a moment.
I've seen him make some bad throws at Ole Miss.
So what y'all
But
boys
he's
been talking
got
about?
got pretty good
what I missed?
mechanics though.
No, we just been saying Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback in the world.
I'll catch everybody up on some of the questions. So, Pac-Man and Cambo. Well, I started off with the one that's in the picture in the thumbnail. Start, bench, cut. Tariq,
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Chase, Justin
Mhm.
Jefferson.
Oh, that's easy. Start Tyreek, bench Justin, cut Chase.
So you
Hey,
said
Pac-Man agree with me.
start. You said start, bench, cut. Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson. That's what we talking about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start Tyreek.
Smart guy.
I'm gonna bench Jamar Chase though, and I'm gonna cut Jefferson.
Stupid guy.
And so, and let me. The reason I say this though is because I feel like last year Jamar Chase was a top 5 guy in the NFL. At
That's
receiver
debatable.
As a rookie.
He had like 1,400 yards.
I know, fam, but that's only 1 year. What if you have a drop off? You never
That's
know.
why
Did you
that's
watch
why
his
I cut him
plays,
because
though?
he only had 1 year.
Yeah, I'm not about to choose no one nigga with 1 year. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's why he's my cut guy.
But the reason why I think it's going to be sustained success is because in college, Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson played on the same team, and Jamar Chase was better.
number one.
And so I think he's just going to be able to sustain that and I don't think he's gonna drop off. I think he's the truth.
Put it like
And
this:
I think
the reason Kirk Cousins still a starting quarterback is because of Justin Jefferson. If he didn't have Justin, that bum bitch would have been got cut. He wouldn't be getting all his money as he's still getting paid.
He said, "Bum." Yo,
yeah.
Are we really calling Kirk Cousins a good quarterback? Come on, now. Cut fucking Justin Jefferson off that team. That man is fucking a backup quarterback at best.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like Justin Jefferson not all that, because he is. I mean, he definitely a top 10 receiver, I would say.
I got him top 5, but
I just think Tyreek Hill and Jamar Chase, I think they a little bit higher than he is. And it's close though. I'm not saying, obviously I ain't saying he's a scrub, you know what I'm saying, but that's just where I got him right now.
yeah.
And I think in a couple of years, and it might be even after this year, I think we're gonna say keep Chase and Jefferson. I think we might be talking about cutting Tyreek.
well, I feel bad for Tyreek low key because fam, you chose that braid, but Tua, man, like what the fuck is you doing, Tua?
Have a great year though.
Man, I don't know, fam. I don't know. Tyreek gonna have to really get open every play, fam. Like every play.
Him and Waddle
Yeah.
though.
See,
The
that's what
margin-
that's what I'm happy about. Both of them.
I think the margin for error in terms of separation for Tyreek, it's gonna have to be a little bit it's a little bit lower. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to actually obviously he gets separation. I mean, he's one of the best receivers in the league. But, he definitely gonna have to be on top of his game. And I'm not calling Tua a scrub, but
I'm definitely calling that bum bitch a scrub. I'm definitely calling him a scrub. I got no faith in that kid at all.
you don't believe in him?
I don't like the way he threw.
I feel like all you Brady fans have like the same mentality when it comes to quarterback.
Fam, to be honest, Justin is way better than I don't know what the fuck people saw on Tua because he's the Alabama connection. I don't get it. But he got to prove himself this year. I need at least 30 touchdowns from him. 30 touchdowns.
I'm defending to it though.
30 touchdowns is a lot, my guy.
Fam, look what he got on that team. What are you talking about? Anything less than that is terrible. That fucking offense is too good. Think about all the weapons on that offense.
How many quarterbacks had 30 touchdowns last year, though?
Okay, I know Justin had it. Fucking Stafford, Brady. I want to say Aaron Rodgers.
I'm gonna stat check him. Keep naming.
I named who I named. I named all of them. So I'm gonna go with
Burrow had 30, I think.
Who?
Joe Burrow.
He probably had 30. Let me see. Fuck. Who else? I want to say fucking Dak Prescott probably.
He ain't even named the
Yeah.
Triple Crown guy yet.
Yeah, I think Dak had
I'd say it's
30.
Matthew
He did
Stafford.
say Stafford.
Hold up, ain't no damn Triple Crown. What you mean Triple Crown? No, we talk about quarterbacks. He said quarterbacks who have more than 30 touchdowns.
Oh,
All right, so people who had 30 touchdowns, Brady and Stafford, because they both
I say
had over
that.
40. Herbert, Mahomes, Dak,
Rodgers.
A-Rod, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and the guy that you just said sucked, Kirk Cousins.
And why you think he got most of them touchdowns from? How many fucking Justin Jefferson had?
33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, though.
He really had them type of numbers? 33-7?
Yeah.
Wow. Pretty impressive. For the bum ass bitch not to make the playoffs.
4,200 yards.
Yeah,
Well,
So all them quarterbacks.
Mhm.
So you think Tua can't be good enough to be like Kirk Cousins?
Derek Carr didn't have 30 touchdowns?
Ain't it kind of
Yeah,
sad though
23.
that a dude that's almost 50 was threw for 5,000 last year though?
Nah, man. Brady is just different, you know?
Body.
He's an alien.
Tom
He's not a
Brady
human.
I will say the same thing about him and LeBron. The reason why their numbers will look so
Never
good-
compare again.
let me finish. The reason why their numbers will look so good, because LeBron will finish top in points of all time, is because Brady's only had to deal with one major injury, which was the year he got hit in the knee. And then LeBron never has had to deal with a major injury.
That groin injury ain't a major injury?
Fuck
Nah, he
no.
came back and averaged 30. He came back and averaged 30.
Ain't like he tore his ACL or something.
Yeah, he's fine.
A
The
groin
reason why they do
injury.
that is 'cause they
If
spend
they
millions of dollars on their body.
if they wasn't sorry as shit that year, he would have came back from that groin injury in a couple weeks. They just sat him for the rest of the year because they were shitty. But think about that. So Wentz didn't have 30, Russell Wilson didn't have 30, Kyler didn't have 30, Derek Carr didn't have 30, Matt Ryan didn't have 30.
Winston would have had 30. He just tore his ACL.
And you named all them guys. Think about it, all them guys. Did all them guys have a better offense than what Tua got right now? Think about all them guys' offenses. Now think about Tua offense with all this fucking talent he got on his offense.
Kyler offense might be better.
Oh, okay, hold up. Well, now let's do the comparison now. Receivers. I'm gone with fucking Miami easily.
D-Hop.
He didn't. Then he got hurt. Then he got hurt. Hold up, ain't he ain't playing his like 8 games?
He is suspended. I
Yeah,
don't know.
D-Hop got hurt last year.
No,
Hey.
I'm talking about like offensive right now. Like
Let me put this thought in your head. Did you know that Sam Darnold and Lamar Jackson had the same amount of picks last year?
yeah, not really to be honest. Well, how many
Some
picks
people
Lamar
are-
had?
13.
Damn.
I thought Sam had 14 picks.
Sam had 13. Lamar had 13.
I thought Sam threw for 9 and 14.
9 and 13.
Damn. How many games Sam Darnold started?
Too damn many.
At least probably.
Fact.
He started. I think he started 11. If I'm not mistaken.
11 fucking games, only 9 touchdowns. Lord have mercy.
That's why the fuck our receiver stats look crazy as hell.
That is crazy. So how many fucking yards DJ Moore had last year then?
1,000.
He had over 1,300, I think, or over 1,200.
He
I
had
gotta
over,
get that kid credit.
he had over
That terrible
13.
ass fucking quarterback, and he doing all them type of numbers. Wow.
He had over 13 from scrimmage. That includes ones. He had like 1,000 or 1,100 just receiving.
Damn, we gotta put him in the top 10 because with them fucking quarterbacks he been playing with, that's crazy.
Brady, Will Greer, Kyle Allen, Taylor Haneke.
DJ Moore had 1,157 yards.
Yeah, he had 13.
How many years he been in the league?
3, 4.
Yeah,
This is going on his 4th year?
He's still on his rookie deal.
No.
Now he's going on his 5th year right now.
5th
Yeah.
year?
He
Fifth year.
just signed his extension, but yeah, he was still on his rookie deal.
He just
This
finished
is this his first 1,000 yard season?
No,
No, he's had 3 in
had
a row.
1,000 in the last 3
He had
years.
3 in a row.
Wow. All right, DJ.
So he's the only wide receiver in the NFL over the last 3 seasons to have 1,200 scrimmage yards over the each of the last 3
Most
seasons.
underrated receiver in the league.
Okay, so what the fuck is Robbie Anderson doing then?
Robbie
So
Anderson had a
last
down
year-
year
Running in a
last
straight
year.
line.
Yeah.
Last year Robbie actually stunk really bad. I won't say it was totally his fault, but he definitely regressed.
And he wasn't fucking with Sam. That's why I don't know why he did all that tweeting no about Baker. I'm like, aren't you the same nigga who was cussing Sam Darnold out on the sideline?
Yeah. Then don't like Baker either, huh?
I think
I think
Robbie,
he fucked
got-
with Baker now. He be running routes and practicing with Baker after practice.
Yeah, I think Robbie. I think him and Sam kind of got a solid relationship because they had time together in New York. And
I
Sam
don't
actually
give
got him his
a
first-
shit. If, just because you my friend don't mean you should be my quarterback.
If I'm not, no, you're right. I think Sam. If I'm not mistaken, Sam got him his first 1,000-yard season in New York. If I'm not mistaken.
Nah, Robbie never had 1,000 until he got with us.
'Cause
You
got
sure?
Carolina.
He ain't have 1,000 with Jets?
I thought he had 1,000-yard season 1 year with the Jets.
I thought he had a 1,000-yard season.
I thought he had like 800 or 900. I don't think Robbie never had 1,000 until that year with Teddy.
Mm.
Let me look. I don't want to
So
lie.
either way, I think.
Yeah, he never had.
you're
He
probably
had
right.
1 year where he had 1 year where he had 941, but he never had 1,000 until that year, and he never had more than he never had more than 63 catches until 2020 either.
Got you. So yeah, he had a pretty rough year. I think the problem with Robbie, I want him to get somebody like I want him to go somewhere where not go somewhere, but I want him to get a quarterback with some supreme arm talent. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he stretches the field very well. I think that's where he needs to, where they need to use him. They was using him on short routes, and I don't know. I didn't really like that for him. You know what I'm saying? He is a speedster, but I don't like those routes for him.
That's because he, like DJ, can make somebody miss. You can throw them an in route or a slant, and they take it a distance.
I like DJ better for that. I just feel like Robbie. I feel like he's more of a
Robbie faster though. To me,
you know
DJ gonna run through some contact. Like he might run somebody over and stiff arm somebody, then take off.
Right.
Robbie just gonna juke somebody and take off.
Outrun you or some shit. Yeah.
Like even that one that catch DJ had against who was that, Atlanta? He had to stiff arm somebody.
Hey,
DJ
I'm about to go inside the
different.
restaurant real quick. Can you give me another start bench cut real quick before I have to bounce? I'm gonna try to get back on later.
One that we did was start bench cut, J Pep, Charles Johnson, and Greg Hardy.
Oh damn! All right, so easily cut Greg Hardy.
Easily.
Actually, it's in order. Start Peppers, cut Charles Johnson, and then cut start Peppers, bench Johnson, and then cut Greg Hardy.
I cut Charles Johnson, but that's just me.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I can't have nobody on my squad that beat up on a woman.
I was just going strictly off of on the field talent.
Yeah.
All right, for Pac-Man, start bench cut Charles Woodson, Champ Bailey, Deion Sanders. Who TV playing? Somebody TV or something playing.
Somebody watching ESPN.
Like Pac-Man, because he ain't answering.
He watching Sports Center, bro.
Let me see. Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Yup, that's who it was.
I'll start Prime,
Thank you.
bench Champ Bailey, and then cut Charles Woodson.
See, that's why Campbell, my guy. That's exactly what I said. Somebody wanted to cut Deion.
No, bro, you can't cut Prime, bro. Like
I said, Prime best corner ever in my book.
Yeah, I don't even think you can bench Prime. Like,
Hold up, which one is a start bench cut now? I ain't hear it. I just got back.
Deion Sanders, Charles Woodson, Champ Bailey.
Easy. Start Deion, bench Champ, cut Woodson.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can't.
I would never bench or cut Deion. Like, what the fuck? Who would ever cut Deion?
Somebody said cut Deion.
Nah,
Why would you allow the person to talk, fam? Like, come on, now that's disrespectful. It's like saying cut Tom Brady. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, cut Tom Brady.
See, this is why I don't like Panthers fans now. See what I'm saying? They say stupid shit.
Nah, CPG coming at you because he the one that cut Deion.
All right, I got one for y'all. Let's see. 3
I love
quarterbacks,
Deion,
start
bro.
bench cut. Cam Newton, Jake Delhomme, and Baker Mayfield.
They in order. For me.
Start Cam, bench Jake, and cut Baker. Baker ain't did
Right.
shit. No Panthers
Wow,
fan.
are you gonna
That's
bench
the correct
Jake? He
answer.
didn't sell y'all in the Super Bowl. Why would you bench Jake?
Jake
Cam
sold
didn't
us
sell
in the
us in
NFC
a Super
Championship
Bowl.
game
Mike
against the
Remmers
Cardinals
did.
when he threw like 7 picks.
Mike Remmers told us. Mike
You talking
Remmers
about
saw
Jake?
Von Miller coming every snap and just said, "Oh, you can have Cam."
Dude, it's Von Miller. That fucking Von Miller was beating everybody, fam. Come on now. That's Von Miller. That man got Super Bowl MVP for a reason. That
Plus,
year, he was that
Blake-
nigga.
Blakeman
Marcus
a
Ware
hoe.
was balling too. It was both of them.
Exactly. Like, come on now. How the fuck can you, like, what old line can stop both of them coming off the edge?
Watch any game Clete Blakeman officiates, and there's always some sketchy shit going on.
Then think about their whole D line, fam. They had them coming off the edge, and I forgot who the two was pushing in the middle. I know it was Derek Wolf and somebody else. I
Malik
forgot.
Jackson.
And Malik Jackson, who's a Pro Bowl. Like, come on, that's too tough. Then the secondary, like, fucking secondary, they call themselves, what they call themselves again?
Michael Orr had a couple of struggle spots.
No fly zone. Like,
Yeah.
That team was just built to win a Super Bowl. They literally now you don't talk about carry a quarterback. Peyton Manning arm was fucking dead. They carried that man to the Super Bowl and got him a Super Bowl, and his numbers was terrible.
I mean, that's because you couldn't take his steroids.
And that's the nigga you say better than Tom Brady, fam, who got carried to a fucking Super Bowl like that. That's just disrespectful.
Bro, ain't that back when we had Nate Chandler playing offensive line after he was a defensive lineman?
Yeah. Well, no, not that same team, but yeah, that was one of our great offensive line moves. Same way switching Byron Bell from right tackle to left tackle just because
Byron Bell was trash.
he'll block better on the left side because he's left-handed.
How long does an ACL injury take for you to get back on the football? Like comeback football?
Depends on
Like,
you.
I'm kind of scared for Chris Godwin. I feel like he's rushing.
9 months is usually the timetable.
Okay, he had his surgery in January, fam. So we doing the math. He had his surgery in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. 7 months. And he's already like practicing.
You got to be off that shit for so long. Then you got to build the strength back up and shit.
I thought he wasn't going to be back for a minute. Like, they ain't put him on a pup list either. So I was kind of like, is he rushing himself?
Nah, they going to wait till probably like halfway through the season.
Halfway? Hell no. No fucking halfway.
They talking about that nigga might play week 1.
No, I don't need him to fucking. I
don't want to see him get rushed back and watch him get hurt again.
Hey, fam.
I don't give a fuck. He a buck.
What the fuck that supposed to mean?
I agree, but I also don't like watching anybody get hurt.
I don't give a fuck. He's a buck. So you wishing injury on that man, T Money? That's what we doing out there?
If he rush himself back and he get hurt, that's his fault.
I ain't gonna say it's his fault. Man. Like, he feel like he get in there, like he feel like he's healthy, like, but he's wearing a brace though.
That's like if the 4 of us was hanging out and I say, yo, I'm about to fuck dude up, and I go and I get knocked out. That's my fault.
Technically, yeah. If you bring it like that, yeah.
I could have sat my ass down and not did shit.
That was dumb though. Well, of course we're gonna start Cam and bench Jake and cut Baker.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. All right. Would you, Pac-Man, start bench cut Antonio Gates, Tony Gonzalez, Shannon Sharp?
Damn, I thought you were gonna say Rob Gronkowski. Shit, this kind of tough. No, I'm gonna go start. Fuck it. I'm gonna go start Shannon, bench fucking Tony, cut Antonio Gates.
Wow.
That's kind of tough, man. That's kind of tough, man. Shannon was that tight end before tight ends, fam. Shannon was that guy before tight ends. I know Tony's that guy. Tony had the longevity, and Antonio Gates, but Shannon made tight ends what he is now. That's how I feel like it. And he's a Super Bowl champ, 3-time Super Bowl champion. So
I cut Tony G.
Damn.
And I started Antonio Gates, bench Shannon Sharp, and cut Tony G.
Okay, what the fuck is going on with you, fam? I understand I made a mistake and bench Tony G, but you cut him. That's just flat out disrespectful.
I mean, for me, first of all, I love Antonio Gates.
I forgot Tony G played for the Falcons. Yeah, exactly. I forgot. Exactly. See, you gotta stop. You see, you're doing that shit again. See, you can't do that. Come in with an open mind. You gotta come in with an open mind.
Not just because of that. First of all, Antonio Gates' story was so cool to me. He didn't play no college football. He was a college basketball player, got to the league, and became one of the best tight ends in the league.
Wasn't he all basketball players in college? Well, not Shannon Sharp. Fuck, wasn't Tony G a basketball player too in college?
I don't remember that. Jimmy G was.
What? Jimmy G?
Jimmy Graham?
Oh, motherfucker, I thought you talking about Jimmy Garoppolo.
The original Jimmy G, nigga. Jimmy
Did
Graham.
They really call him Jimmy G? I don't think they ever called that man Jimmy G. They never called that man Jimmy G. I don't think so. The Jimmy G, when I think of Jimmy G, I'm thinking about porn star Jimmy, man. That's what I'm thinking about.
The original Jimmy Graham.
What team you on right now?
I don't think he's in the league.
Oh.
He was a basketball player at Miami though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I always said Drew Brees made his fucking career.
Nah, he's did well in other places.
Nah, fam. He had his best numbers with Breeze, fam. You can't tell me nothing different than that. And that nigga, it was him and Gronkowski at a point in time that both of them niggas at least 1A and 1B, fam. Then after he left fucking Drew Brees to go to Seattle, it wasn't the same no more.
Because Seattle didn't fuck with him because he didn't want to block.
That's crazy.
Which you already knew that. He a basketball player. He want to run routes.
I kind of want him on Tampa Bay too this year.
How many tight ends y'all need?
Nah, fam. Like before we signed Kyle Rudolph, you know, it was just Cam and the fucking rookies. I'm not about to trust no rookies at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck who you is, fam. If you ain't no first round and I ain't seen no Kyle Pitts type in you, fam, I'm not about to trust you to fucking be blocking for Brady. Hell no. That's why I'm okay with Cameron and Kyle.
He had some good years after New Orleans. He had a 900-yard year in Seattle. He had another year in Seattle where he had 10 touchdowns.
Wait a minute.
2020.
Have you seen this shit?
He had 8 touchdowns for Chicago.
Oh, never mind.
Like, that's why I said when we only had, like, them 2 rookies and it was just Cameron Brett, I said, nah, we got to sign another tight end for him. I ain't fucking with it. Because Gronkowski acting stupid. He all that fucking going to tripping. Oh, I don't want to play no more. I say, to be honest, I wanted Jared Cook because I like his speed, but he wasn't really a good blocker. But I say Kyle Rudolph good too. But his last year, he was fucking, I ain't going to say it was him. It was him on fucking Giants. I don't think nobody good was on the offense was good for the Giants. Besides,
Daniel Jones, shitty.
Yeah, besides, I think the only one I kind of like on offense, what his name is? Fuck.
Galladay?
No. Hell no. The other one, man. The rookie who came out of college transfer Florida.
Kadarius Toney?
Him. I feel like
he
him.
didn't really play like that last year, though.
I feel like I could see something in him, fam. I was watching him against the Saints game. I like how he play.
Yeah, they didn't really play him like that last year, though.
He just got to get the fuck out of New York, fam.
If Joe Judge would have stayed, I think they would have traded him.
Like Daniel Jones ain't. Yeah, why they didn't cut this man yet? Start over. Y'all should have started over his second year. What is this?
I think Tyrod might fight him for that job.
One thing about Tyrod, fam, we all say this: he can't keep a quarterback job for shit. He
he
always
got hold in San Diego.
It's just something about him can't keeping a job. He always losing out to somebody he should not be losing out to.
Remember, in San Diego, remember he was starting over Herbert. He was supposed to start over Herbert.
Then they said some blood. What the fuck happened? I forgot. He punched a lung or something. I can't remember.
No, not him. The team doctor punctured his lung.
And why the fuck he didn't sue him?
I would have. You fucked up my career.
Like, fam, you're not getting paid that much, fam. I would have sued the fuck out of him for $100 million. Like, what's going on?
And then in Buffalo, he made it to the playoffs, and then they replaced him for Josh Allen.
I can understand that. Josh Allen, that nigga now, but
they didn't know that then, though.
Then he was over there with fucking Baker Mayfield, then lost the job again. Like, just something about Tyrod Taylor can't keep the starting job. It's because something go happen bad. Like, you go either lose that bitch or you go get hurt, then he go get benched again. So
yeah, Cleveland, he got hurt.
Yep. It's just him and being a starting quarterback. He ain't gonna keep that bitch for long. So
another one we asked is, would you rather have Peyton Manning with Michael Vick's running ability or Derrick Henry with USC Reggie Bush speed and juking ability?
That is the easiest fucking question of all time. If you give Peyton Manning Michael Vick legs, he is the fucking starter, no questions asked. I ain't even gonna say the other shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. If you that's like saying give Tom Brady Lamar Jackson legs. He is winning fucking, how many years he been in the league? 23. He's winning 23 Super Bowls, fam. There's no way in hell you was beating Tom Brady with a 4-3 legs. Like, that is crazy.
Yeah. Derrick Henry with Reggie Bush speed and juking would be fun though, because
ain't Derrick Henry already fucking fast? He don't look slow to me, fam. Like, what is going on?
Reggie Bush at USC though is different.
What was Reggie Bush 40? I feel like his
there's a bit of a difference in speed there.
I feel like Derrick Henry is we see Derrick Henry running space, fam, is some small nigga still can't catch him, fam. Like, he's running a 4. I'm gonna go a high 4.4 at least.
Yeah, but I love Barry Sanders, and he would be second. But USC Reggie Bush is my favorite running back of all time.
I really never have a favorite running back, to be honest, fam. The only one I really like fuck with, and he wasn't considered Bengals consider him top 10. I like LeGarrette Blount. Something about LeGarrette Blount.
His big ass always want to jump over somebody.
That was just so amazing, man. That dude damn near 250 pounds. And
He don't run somebody over.
I'm trying to figure out, did we ever get him a ring with New England? I feel like he was with us. Did we ever win him a ring? I can't remember.
I think he was on one of the teams.
I feel like he was so damn good. We had to just deliver him a ring. The one I felt so bad about Randy and
I
West.
think he got more than one. I think he won one with John. Didn't he win one with somebody else?
He won one with Philly too. Yep, he won one with Philly.
He got 3. He got 2. He got 2 with New England, and then he got 1 with Philly.
Where your windows going off.
Mine.
I remember him in the 2016. I remember him running on the damn field after James White scored a touchdown. I remember that year. Then I remember him with fucking Philly in 2017.
He was there for the one where y'all beat Seattle too.
2014. Hold up, 2014. Okay, I remember James White, Shane Vereen. Fuck.
He was there for the one where y'all beat Seattle. He was there for the one when y'all beat Atlanta, and then he won one with Philly.
Hold on, I gotta get.
He led the league in touchdowns the year y'all beat Atlanta.
Let me see. 2014. Oh yeah, he was with us. What the fuck? I don't remember him.
He had the most carries when y'all played Seattle.
Did he?
Yeah, 14 carries.
Okay, I'm looking at his first year with Pittsburgh. He was on that team the fucking year we was. Oh, he must got traded.
Who you talking about?
LeGarrette
Blount.
Oh yeah.
He's always wanting to jump over somebody's ass.
Yeah, that's what happened. He got cut by Pittsburgh that year because he was doing some stupid shit. I don't know what happened. He got cut or something.
Wasn't he in the car with Le'Veon, wasn't he?
Yeah, he must have been.
Or maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember.
In the car with Le'Veon.
Somebody was in the car with Le'Veon.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the real mystery here tonight. Who was in the car with Le'Veon?
When Le'Veon got caught with the weed in his car.
So did Montrez for the Hornets.
Yup, that's what I knew it was LeGarrette Blount. It was a Garrett Blount, Le'Veon, and then they had I won't call it the B word. They had a female in the car. And they had 20 grams of weed.
That's crazy, bro.
It's crazy how hard fucking Le'Veon Bell fell off. He was killing it with Pittsburgh.
And after all that holding out, he did too, bro.
Went to the fucking Jets and he sucked. Then I had some hope for him on Tampa Bay. He's slow as shit. Couldn't do
And I was
nothing.
like, damn, bro, you kind of just proved the NFL's point why they don't pay running backs like that. You played the game.
Now you're trying to box.
That's what I feel like. That's what everybody does now when they ain't got nothing else for them. Hey, you trying to box?
Hey, man, that's easy bread, fam. Like told Keith, them niggas getting paid. Man, look at Blue.
But a lot of them too, they do be doing like boxing or martial arts in the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
They say that about James Johnson in the NBA. Like that nigga is like a 3 or 4-time black belt.
I'm so fucking afraid of Warner doing some fucking jumping high kicks.
You remember the Nate Robinson fight?
I don't know.
Oh God. Rest in peace.
That man went to sleep.
All right, Pac-Man. Another one you missed was would you rather pick up Barry Sanders and drop him in today's game, or pick up AP and take him in the 90s / early 2000s?
Are you fucking crazy? That is the easiest question, fam. I am picking up Barry and dropping him in today's game. Did you remember what Barry was doing back in the day? I didn't even watch him. I just watched clips of him. That man will fucking make defenses miss like crazy. Barry used to get
Barry used to love Tampa Bay, boy. That nigga will run for 200 on Tampa.
He will easily get damn near 2,000 yards, fucking 20 touchdowns every year. And this system, and this football nowadays, that's easy.
And he would be so much of a better pass catcher in the daytime.
But I still got Emmitt Smith better than him, though.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
The longevity, man. I don't know why. Like, did Barry say why did he quit? Like what? Like
the Lions fucking suck. Like Calvin Johnson said.
A lot of people suck with teams, fam. You gotta fight through it.
Fuck no.
Okay. So how many years he played again? Tell me this. How many years he played again?
I think 9 or 10.
9 or 10 years. So he signed a contract extension with them, right?
When he quit, I don't know. I don't remember.
Contract. Okay, I'm not sure how it is back in the day. Back in the day, when you sign a contract, it's 4 years, right?
Wait a minute. Them niggas didn't even get free agency until like the 90s.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's funny. It's a lot. All right.
That's why the Niners and them stayed so good for a long time, because you got fucking Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, and all of them, and free agency didn't exist. So
you get a team, you got to stick with them then, basically.
Yeah. It wasn't no requesting a trade unless you was like John Elway.
Wow.
Even in his last year, though, Barry ran for 9 yards away from 1,500 yards.
Okay, I'm thinking of another running back that was goated, but teams suck. Did Cleveland win back in the day when Jim Brown was the running back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's before the Super Bowl, though. They was going to NFL championships.
What about Eric Dickerson?
If he won one, it wasn't with the Rams. He might have won one with the Raiders.
Man, Barry should never quit it, man. Barry should have toughed that shit out, man. Get your numbers, man. Get your paper, fam. You might do Emmett, though. Goat.
Fuck no. Like Troy Aikman is like, y'all really wasn't that good. Y'all just won. So that's why niggas like act like they respect you, but you was really shitty.
Troy Aikman, top 10 quarterback of all time?
Fuck no.
Oh my gosh. The disrespect, man. The disrespect is crazy.
Because he won? The nigga was shitty.
Man, he won, though. He couldn't be that shit if he won. So you telling me?
Go look up Troy Aikman stats. That's like saying Terry Bradshaw was the man.
Well, shit. Got 4 of them things. You can't just tell me nigga shitty if they keep winning rings. That's like saying,
my top 10 quarterback list is Peyton.
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Rodgers.
Breeze. That's disrespectful.
Dan Marino. John Elway.
Montana.
Young. Then Montana.
Yo.
Then Favre. Then Warren Moon.
Fam, you guys got the worst top 10 quarterbacks I've ever seen in my life.
Steve Young was better than Joe Montana.
What?
Joe Montana just was a better winner and better in the playoffs.
That's crazy, man. So you already fucked up when your name Peyton Manning won. You already fucked up right there. Because the man carried to a Super Bowl. Literally.
Tom Brady is the GOAT, and I give him that respect as the GOAT.
So why you not putting him number 1 then? I don't get that.
But Peyton is like the best quarterback I've ever seen.
2015, when you was watching 2015, him winning that fucking Super Bowl, was you really saying, "Damn, man, Peyton Manning is really the best quarterback"?
No, I said Peyton ain't on his steroids no more.
But they gotta discredit his top 10, fam. And if he won a ring like that, then you gotta think about him losing 43-8 in the Super Bowl with the best offense he ever.
He still threw for like 400 yards. That ain't his fault.
Well, so okay, if you're throwing 400 yards, and so that's telling me you get into the end zone, what the fuck are you doing then?
Because Demaryius Thomas had probably like 200 yards by himself.
Was that garbage time yards or something? Didn't he throw like 3 picks that game? Did he make Malcolm Smith look like a fucking all-pro linebacker?
Maybe.
And that's your best quarterback ever, fam. That's your best quarterback ever. And
The
there's
nigga won like 5 MVPs.
okay. I'm glad I see. Here you go. This is the same thing I talk about Aaron Rodgers, fam. Another fucking choke artist when it matters the most. Yo, man.
Peyton Manning has the most MVP awards in NFL history.
I get that.
He has the most first team All Pros.
One of the
He
best
has the most
quarterbacks.
He has the most 4,000 yard seasons. He has a single season record for passing yards and a single season record for touchdowns.
I understand all that, fam. So what the fuck was he doing in the playoffs and the Super Bowls? What was he
Brady
in the Super Bowl?
I mean,
What is his record in the Super Bowl? 2-2, right?
Yeah.
2-2, and both times he lost. It wasn't.
New Orleans was cheating. Bountygate, nigga.
So you telling me he didn't let Tracy fucking Porter look like an all-pro cornerback and
The
wreck him
Saints was
on-
cheating, bruh.
Oh, there you go with the excuse, man. It's in a Super Bowl. Put on your big girl panties, fam.
Yeah, the Super Bowl he lost to Seattle, he threw for 280 yards.
That's fucking terrible. Have you 43-8?
And the one he threw in New Orleans, he threw for 333.
So I'm still trying to figure out like what's going on, my guy. Why is he losing so much to teams he's supposed to be beating? That year, Seattle, fam, #1 offense. Tom Brady faced
He lost to LOB. We know why he lost.
Tom Brady beat LOB that next year. Like, what's going on here? What lesser talent on offense?
Because of Malcolm Butler, not because of Brady.
What? So you're just telling me Brady didn't come back and drove him down the field and got a game-winning touchdown. Then the fucking defense was about to sell until Malcolm Butler did what he was supposed to do and play like a cornerback?
That's what I'm telling you.
How's that fucking
Tom Brady's best Super Bowl performance to me is the one he lost.
I know. And I don't think he gets zero blame for me. Zero. I believe 100%.
We're not turning this into a Tom Brady conversation.
I'm just saying, fam. Like I'm just telling you the difference between Peyton Manning and fucking Tom Brady. You can call your Peyton Manning the best regular season quarterback of all time. Same with Aaron Rodgers. I don't give a fuck about that. Come be the best quarterback in the playoffs and the Super Bowl when it matters the most. That's when you're going to get Brady. You're not going to get Brady a regular season quarterback in the postseason.
So that's what that's why to me Steve Young is better than Joe Montana.
So in the postseason, Steve Young was better than Joe Montana.
No.
Okay.
What I'm saying is Joe Montana was better in the postseason than Steve Young.
Okay, then.
But if I line them two up and we playing pickup football, I'm gonna pick Steve Young first.
So basically, I'm understanding what type of quarterbacks you like. You like regular season quarterbacks. Basically, that's why you got Aaron Rodgers ranked so high. You don't respect guys in the playoffs. You don't respect guys in the playoffs. You respect them in the regular season. That's what I'm starting to see about you now. You don't respect playoffs at all. Fuck the playoffs.
Everybody in my top 10 got a Super Bowl championship besides Warren Moon.
So what the fuck is Aaron
Dan Marino?
Top 3, fam. What is he doing in the top 3?
Who you wanted as third person top 3?
First off, this is I ain't gonna name top 10.
No, Brady.
Exactly. And then number 2, I have Joe. Respectfully, I have Joe.
No.
Then I got Peyton. Now that's how top 3 supposed to be. If that's not your top 3.
If I put Joe Montana and I say, yo, do you have better arm talent than Aaron Rodgers? Fuck no.
Let's say I don't give a fuck about arm talent, fam. As you clutch, y'all want to keep talking about these arm talents. I don't give a fuck. You got look at his name is Jamarcus Russell.
He don't have arm talent. He just got arm strength.
Arm talent. So what is the difference between arm strength and arm talent?
Arm talent is a mixture of arm strength. It's a mixture of elite accuracy. It's a mixture of being able to always put the ball where you want to put it.
Yep, elite ball placement.
So
now, Jamarcus can throw 75 yards sitting down, but if I told Jamarcus, hey, I need you to throw this 10-yard slant and I need you to throw it right past the defender's helmet, Jamarcus ain't gonna do that shit. But Aaron Rodgers can.
Okay, I'm glad you said Aaron Rodgers. So what is the difference? Why he doesn't bring the same energy in a regular season like in the playoffs?
It was snowing last year, man.
That's his weather. That is his weather. This man has been in Green Bay for the past fucking 17 years. That is his weather. You supposed to know your weather, fam. Like You let Frisco, I don't know why, you let Frisco keep making you look like a little boy every time. I don't get that. I've seen him against Frisco miss a lot of throws, look scared in the pocket every time. Like, what is about Frisco that make him scared? I don't get that. In the playoffs, when it matters the most.
Frisco as a team always bully fucking Green Bay.
Then I'm watching one play against Frisco, fam. Davante Adams was triple covered. A receiver was open, coming across wide the fuck open. Nobody is on him. He didn't. If he throw that ball, he would be in a Super Bowl right now. It would be okay. I ain't gonna say he'd be in a Super Bowl because he probably lose to the Rams, but he'll be facing the Rams again. The man was wide open. He chose to throw it to Davante Adams, who was not fucking open. There were 3 guys on him. The guy come across the middle. I'm not sure who it was. I want to say fucking one of the receivers, Lazard or one of them, coming across wide open in the middle. You catch that ball, you're in field goal range. Probably get a touchdown. He chose to throw it to fucking Davante Adams, triple covered, incomplete pass. That's what you call a good quarterback? Come on, man. Brady would never. If he see a wide open dude in front of his face, and he see fucking Gronkowski or Mike Evans or Chris Godwin tripled, he's throwing that guy open in the middle 100 out of 100 times. Like, I don't get how people are going to see Aaron Rodgers as a choke artist when it matters the most. I don't get it. So, like, you haven't paid in. See, I'm okay with paying top 3, but 1, nah, I can't do that. I've seen him choke too many games. Can't do that. I've seen Brady lose games. Don't get me wrong, Brady lose games, or you ain't gonna never say, damn, Brady really choked that game, but damn, Brady was missing a lot of throws that game in the playoffs. Like, you ain't gonna never see that happen.
Yes, I can. He wasn't that good in the Seattle game.
What did you talk about? Against
not Seattle. I mean Washington.
What? I thought that year when we went with Tampa, that was his best game out of all 3 games against Washington, Saints, and Green Bay.
He wasn't that good that whole run.
I know that run. I say out of them 3 games he played, fuck, I thought that was his best game. Because in New Orleans, you know, it was being conservative, fuck. Because I don't know why against New Orleans, like, receivers just don't get open. And I saw Chris Godwin miss a wide open touchdown, but he, fuck, I don't know what to say if that's Brady's fault or not. But I think against fucking New Orleans, they know how to play him well. Then in Green Bay, it was some picks that I say it touched Mike Evans' hands and went through his hands. Then Leonard Fournette gave up the fucking hit and dude hit Brady, and there was another pick. But the pick they threw to Mike Evans, that was yeah. But I'm gonna say some it was his fault and some shit it wasn't. But yeah, what fool?
The Bucks suck.
See, I gotta be disrespectful, fam. I'm giving y'all 3-4 wins next year. Like, ain't that fair?
Well, shut the fuck up.
No.
We ain't won 3-4 games since fucking Matt Rule got here.
I don't know, fam. Like, to put it like this, it all depends on what his number is. Fucking
hey,
20.
in the words of Michael Jordan, the ceiling is the roof.
It all depends on whatever Christian McCaffrey number is. If he healthy, fam, y'all could win 7 games. If he's healthy, y'all back to 4 or 5, buddy. Like, nobody ain't gonna fear that offense unless fucking Christian McCaffrey in that backfield. Like, he gives you both running and receiving. But if he's not back there, fam, like, is he been practicing? Like, what's up with him?
Yes, he's been a full go.
Full go, like, even in the 11-11s, contact, all that shit.
Yeah.
Out there.
I ain't been hearing nothing about him. I ain't been hearing nothing about him in practice. Like,
it's Christian McCaffrey. You know what he do?
Fam, I don't know shit. I've been hearing a lot of players. I ain't been hearing nothing about him.
I was seeing on Twitter today he was getting red zone touchdowns.
Exactly.
Oh boy, been looking. J.C. Horn. They been getting picks.
They easing J.C. Horn back into
and
it.
he's still not fully practicing.
Oh, what happened to him? He tore his ACL too, or some shit. Achilles
Broke his foot.
Anyway, CPG.
Yeah.
Would you rather have Starla Tulele strength or Richie Incognito's nastiness?
Hey, a Ricky Incognito was it?
No, I'm going with Star, bro.
Wasn't he that guard that was a bully?
Yeah, the bully and Jonathan Martin.
Yeah, I remember him.
That dude on the Saints, that rookie lineman they got, he the new Richie Incognito. I tweeted it.
Hey,
I
Man, he ain't that guy.
I think I tweeted it because I want to be able to go back if some shit happens in like the next 4 years. I'm gonna be like, look, y'all, I caught it.
His teammates, man. Fuck. They're bitches anyway. Thanks for bitches anyway. See, you know what I'm down for?
You know what I'm talking about. I can't remember the dude's name though.
The Trevor guy. The tough
The big white offensive lineman for the Saints. Yeah,
Trevor Penner.
yeah,
yeah, that dude.
All right, another question, CPG. Start, bench, cut, J. Stu,
Who the fuck is Jay Stu? Oh, Jonathan Stewart.
D'Angelo
Yeah.
Williams,
Mhm.
and Steven Davis.
I don't know who this is.
Huh?
I don't know who Stephen Davis is, so I think I might just have to cut him.
Shut
Steven
the
Davis, a
fuck up,
Panther
man.
legend, bro. That's why I asked CPG, bro.
What I say, that's the only one I probably got to cut.
Steven Davis was one of the
For-
backs.
for-
We went
for
to the Super
personal
Bowl with Tate
reasons.
Malone.
For personal reasons, and also because who I'm gonna
D'Angelo, he
start,
about to cut D'Angelo. He about to cut
and also because who I'm about to start deserves that shit anyway. Start Jonathan Stewart, bench Stephen Davis, and cut D'Angelo.
I knew you were gonna cut D'Angelo.
D'Angelo knows why.
Panther fans do not fuck with D'Angelo no more.
D'Angelo knows why.
Damn, that's kind of fucked up.
D'Angelo be taking shots at the team though. That nigga hoe.
D'Angelo's come at my neck on a couple occasions on Twitter.
But nah, Steven Davis had when we went to Super Bowl, he ran for like damn near 1,500 yards. I'm going to start.
You know what? Before you say that, I should just say for the record, I used to be a huge D'Angelo Williams fan until he just started coming at me for no reason all the time on Twitter.
Coming at you, damn, you famous, fam. Why you ain't pinning that?
Because he came at everybody.
Because I wanted him
That's why
to.
everybody
Because
hate him.
once you get him going, he don't know how to shut up, bro. And I was getting
Exactly.
tired of my fucking notifications blowing up.
NFL plug coming at me, I'm pinning that shit on
Because
it.
once he go at you, now the whole
That's because
fan
you're
base
a
is
troll.
tweeting
You
back
would-
at
you
him
would
like,
love
why would
that.
you talk to people like that?
Like, I'm just wishing, man, my day will be made if Tom Brady will fucking at or acknowledge me.
I mean, but it's not. It's not.
I got blocked by Steve Smith.
It's not
one time.
abnormal for Panther fans to follow us or talk to us.
Well, technically, hold up. I don't know if y'all remember him.
Yeah,
He was
Ray
Alabama.
Boston be liking my tweets.
The Alabama cornerback. He got drafted by the Patriots. Cyrus Jones. Y'all remember him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
shitty boy.
That motherfucker DM'd me on Facebook because I was saying, like, I mean, not on Facebook, Instagram. I see because he's a bum ass bitch. I hope they cut him. And that year, they cut him. And he was like, I think he said something under the post. Well, watch out, you bum ass nigga. I'm still gonna be starting on every else. Like I was like, oh shit. But what I wanted to pin at the time because he was fucking terrible. I didn't like him at all. But if you want to say I got added, fuck, he got added by me. Well, I got added by Cyrus Jones. If that counts.
Yeah, it's a couple Panther fans, a couple Panthers players and ace players that follow me. Roman Harper do too.
Ain't that's the rapist or that's the other one?
Roman
Whoa,
Harper used to
talking
like
about
my
Derek
tweet.
Sharper, nigga.
Yeah, you know, Sharper Harper, same fucking.
But I would start D'Angelo, bench J. Stu, cut Steven Davis.
Yeah, but who's the all-time leading rusher?
J. Stu, because he was here longer. But even like when they were both on Madden at the same time, I used to always start D'Angelo.
Still film. It was nice.
I mean,
Atlanta.
yeah, D'Angelo was a little bit faster, and Jay Stu was like he would just plow through the line on Madden back then.
I'm talking about even like J. Stu rookie year, or no, I'm trying to think which one older. D'Angelo older, right?
Wasn't it? Yeah, wasn't it? 09? They both had 1,000 yards.
Yeah. And even on Madden 09, I always started D'Angelo over J. Stu. So I'm gonna stay consistent.
I think they were the first running back duo with over 1,100 yards or 1,200 scrimmage yards. See, that's what I don't get when people act like we historically ass or something. I'm like, I know you're just saying that
It's
because
not
you hate
20
us.
NFL
Because think
records
of
by himself.
to this day, the Panthers were the most successful expansion team to enter the league.
And we're the only expansion team to ever beat a defending Super Bowl champion. Because we beat the
Oh yeah,
Niners.
our very first playoff game, we beat the reigning champion Cowboys, and that was the end of the Cowboys dynasty in the '90s,
I mean, shit, we made the NFC Championship game our second year.
and lost to Brett Favre and the Packers. Then we went back with an undrafted quarterback, but we went to the Super Bowl that time. And an undrafted quarterback kept up with a dude that's easily a Hall of
Supposedly the GOAT.
Famer, whether we like it or not.
Yeah. All right. So, next
They don't
question.
give Jake his credit for that shit.
Would you rather have won the Super Bowl in 03 or in 2015?
I want to say 03 because I think Steve Smith and Julius Peppers deserved it, even though I really would have loved Thomas Davis and Luke and CJ and Cam to get a ring. I really feel like Smitty and J Pep deserve it.
I would have to
And we
say
had a better chance of winning that one.
I would
We lost
say
on a last second
2015.
field goal.
I would say 2015 just because like niggas really wouldn't be able to say shit to Cam at all if you don't win the Super Bowl.
I love the 2015 team though, man. That 15-1, like it got to a point that season where I was like, I used to get like real nervous on game day before kickoff. It got to a point in that season where I was like, I was confident, bro. I think that was the year I made a bet with Sleeta. He said, "There's no way you're 100% sure the Panthers are beating the Falcons." I said, "You want to make a bet?" We shut them out. They didn't score. I think that was like 30 or 32-0, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
When your team is rolling, you know it, bro. I mean, I had that was one of the that season was so fun because it was like that was what I always wanted the Panthers to be, to the point where I was confident that as long as we played the game right and didn't make mistakes, we were gonna win.
Yeah.
Now I just kind of hope that they can be competitive because we've been kind of at a low point for a while.
Yeah.
I want to see them at least fight for a wild card spot. I mean, y'all made the improvements. I like some of the things I'm hearing from camp. I think having the NFL level coaches on Rule staff has knocked a little bit of sense into them, but I ain't giving them a break yet. I'd like to see what happens during September 1st.
Facts.
But I'm hoping to like Steve Wilkes and them and McAdoo knock some sense into people. Because from what I'm hearing, they're making
I don't know. McAdoo got sense though.
from what I'm hearing though, they making everybody earn their spot,
Nah,
which
I
is a
think that's
good.
fucking up the. I think that's fucking up the reps, bro. Because that's gonna be his excuse. Well, you know, we didn't. Everybody didn't get as much reps in the
Training camp. Yeah.
But next question: would you rather have Wesley Walls or Greg Olson?
Greg Olson.
Facts. Start, bitch, cut. Cam, Lamar, Michael Vick.
Ooh. Well, if we're talking about all of them in their prime,
Mm-hmm.
I say start Cam, bench Vic, and cut Lamar.
I'm gonna start Vic, bench Cam, cut Lamar.
Because rushing yards by quarterbacks wise, Michael Vick and Cam Newton are number 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So if you want a mobile quarterback, yeah, I gotta take those two. Even if I don't start Michael Vick, I have some like packages in there to get him involved. How you going to defend Michael Vick and Cam Newton on the same play? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. You playing Madden.
That's a Madden experiment right there.
You playing Madden. And I give you the choice of 99 overall Vic or 99 overall Tom Brady. Which one you taking?
Vic.
Same.
Madden
Start
2004
Vic.
Michael Vick was different.
Yes, sir. And that nigga could throw like 70.
I used to hate playing that dude in franchise.
Shit, fuck franchise. If you playing a nigga and they pick the Falcons, you might we ain't even playing, bro. Stop it.
Pretty much.
Because niggas wasn't even passing with Vic at all. Just line it up.
It was just,
Take it
you
off.
know they running it with Vic every damn time. People was doing that with Lamar on Madden a couple years ago.
Yeah. But that's because of escape artists.
That shit was annoying.
And even then, that didn't really never affect me because Double B fast enough. All right, start, bench, cut. Moose, Kelvin Benjamin, Robbie Anderson.
Start Moose, bench Robbie, and cut Kelvin.
I'm going to start Moose, bench Kelvin, cut Robbie. I'm going to help KB keep his weight down so we good.
He's going to be on his ass all summer. Don't you eat no damn Bojangles today.
I'm going to slap the food out his head.
Put the biscuit down, KB.
Would you rather have Matt Rule as a Panthers coach forever or have to watch every single second of every single game for 3 years of Jimmy Clausen?
That is the worst thing I've ever heard.
Disgusting.
Both of those are nightmares. I think Matt Rule's got more upside than Jimmy Clausen.
And the 3 years of Jimmy Clausen means you got to watch everything. Every practice, every training camp practice, every game.
Hell no.
You just watch fuck ups for 3 years. At least Matt Rule would draft a good team. Well, draft pieces.
I mean, at least we won in 5 games.
Man, shit, Jimmy didn't even do that.
Facts.
All right, my
2 games.
last one because
No,
we
he
had
won
almost
1 as
2
a
hours.
starter.
Start, bench, cut. Chris Winkie, Jimmy Clausen, and Will Greer.
Oh God. So start Winky, bench Greer, and cut Clausen. I don't want Clausen anywhere near this team ever again. Did you see that clip? I think I put it in RTP's Discord like a month or 2 ago, where when Baker was getting ready to come into the league, he was getting throwing tips from Jimmy Clausen. I said, "Oh my God, bro!"
Like, that's the crazy part. Like, them ones that was fucking scrubs be like quarterback gurus now, like Chris Winkie.
I don't trust Jimmy Clausen, bro.
Chris Winkie is like one of the biggest like people that you go to when you training as a quarterback.
The Chris Winkie, Rodney Pete days.
I'd rather have Rodney Pete than Jimmy Clausen.
And then Rodney Pete got benched for Jake.
Shit, I'd rather have Vinny Testaverde. Jerry
Oh
I ain't gonna go
God,
Jerry Lorenzo.
Brian St. Pierre.
I ain't gonna go Jerry Lorenzo.
I thought we were just naming people that played like one-off quarterback games for the Panthers.
Jerry
Like
Lorenzo
Vinny.
was on the team.
So was Vinny
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and Brian St. Pierre
Jerry Lorenzo ended up being the
and
quarterback.
Jim. I think Jim Harbaugh. Was it Jim or John
Oh
Harbaugh?
shit,
that was
Jerry
on that
Lorenzo
team?
died?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Damn. Yeah, kidney and heart infection. Well, yeah, I guess when you that damn big.
What the hell was I talking about?
The hefty lefty.
What was I talking about?
I don't know. But I'm gonna close it out here because we had pretty much 2 hours. I don't know about you, but I'm about to get on the game. Did you catch up yet?
I have not.
All right.
Because by the time I keep going to get on, I'm like, damn, it's already 10 and I got to get up early.
Oh, you gotta go to work tomorrow too?
Yeah, but I get off early tomorrow, so I'll have more time to actually do it. Because yesterday I had the fucking weed eat and shit. I just ain't had the time. So I know I have some time tomorrow. I'll play like 4 or 5 games, hell. We're gonna make it a streamathon.
Facts.
On
It's
my
my
Twitch.
last weekend before school start. And then school starts and then basketball starts.
It's almost football season too. I'm ready.
Yep. Especially because I think our starters is gonna play a lot in the preseason.
Bro, I was giving blood a couple weekends ago up at BOA, and I seen parts of that stadium I ain't never been in before.
Yeah.
Riding the elevators.
Yeah.
You know you on the inside of the stadium when you riding the elevators. Because if you at the game, you riding the escalators.
Gotcha.
Oh shit! I meant to tell you. I think it was yesterday. It might have been today. This shit popped up. I saved that shit on my Snapchat when we went to Fan Fest that one year, and
Yeah, mine did too.
You over here clowning the shit out of that security guard at the intersection outside the stadium.
Yeah.
Dude trying to direct traffic. You said, how you got the poncho on with the gun on the outside?
Yeah. It popped up on mine too. Yeah, that's why I need to get a car bad so I can start back with that kind of stuff.
Shit, I know I'm at least going to the Cardinals game week 4, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can go to the Falcons Thursday night game.
I want to go to a away game too. I've never been to an away game.
Shit, I want to go to watch the Panthers play the Falcons in Atlanta one time.
Yeah.
We can plan that shit sometime. Like just fucking drive down to Atlanta, go watch the game.
Yeah.
Cause I just want to see that stadium now that they ain't in the
Oh, I
Georgia
seen the
game.
outside of it with they fucking eagle mascot.
I just want to be in there wearing that Panther blue and that ugly ass red stadium.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get a
Cause you know
couple.
they're gonna be talking shit to us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I just want to know what that hostile territory kind of feels like, and I think a division game like that would be one of the best examples, probably. Because
Mm-hmm.
when you go to a game at our house, it's like it's our house, bro. There's like a comfort level when you're at a home game. I imagine there's like a tension at an away game because everybody looking at you like you at the wrong place, like gang shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really do that. Most of us don't do that at BOA. Some of them dudes get drunk and act stupid.
Yeah.
That's at every stadium. Also, don't be that one person that's wearing the gear of a team that ain't even involved in the game.
Niggas stay doing that shit.
Go home and watch your team play on the TV, bro.
Be a random nigga in there with a Packers jersey on or some shit.
Like I see a random Bears fan every time I go to a game, and I'm like, we're not even playing the Bears.
And then it's always one person with a super old jersey and they team not even there. Like nigga got on a Brett Favre Packers jersey. Like,
like, what are you doing here, bro? It's like, hey, it's my first NFL game since '98. Shit, I wore my custom jersey last year to the game, mainly because it was blue, and you ain't paying me. No, you got to pay me probably $3 million to wear black to Bank of America Stadium in September. That's why we wear white at home to start the season. It's just too hot for that.
oh nah, all my jerseys is black. I ain't gonna cut.
The blacks are my favorite though. The black jerseys and then the blue and then the white. But I feel like they trying to push the white on us.
I definitely want to see that Atlanta game though. That black on black with the black helmet.
Oh, that black helmet is nice.
Yeah.
I got to get like a mini helmet or something of the black one. That alternate helmet is fire, man. Everybody been begging for it for years. We finally got a black helmet.
And them motherfuckers only want to wear it one time. Like, they go to fuck.
Right?
I
Y'all
know
could
we only got one prime
at
time.
least gave us 2 games. Shit.
I know we only got one primetime game, but damn.
There's from what I've been reading, they're saying that's our new color rush. It ain't the all blues anymore. It's the all black uniform with the black helmet.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe that'll turn our luck around because we don't got a great record in them all black uniforms, even though they look good as hell. If you superstitious and shit.
I try not to be.
I was so superstitious the 2015 season, bro. It was like every time I pulled my Cam and Luke jersey out the closet and hung that shit up, the Panthers would make a comeback somehow. It was after 2015 I gave up on that superstitious shit.
2015, bro, I was eating Bojangles every fucking Sunday.
And from what I've gathered from a lot of our fan base, we all did something different for the Super Bowl than we did all year.
I didn't watch the game by myself.
I didn't either. That whole season.
Went to a fucking Super Bowl party.
That whole season, I sat in my room and watched those games by myself.
Or even at my house with Bojangles. We might be eating.
And then for the Super Bowl, you know, everybody had a Super Bowl party, so it's kind of different.
Yep, my brother's teammate, his mom's had one. And I couldn't even be myself, bro. Everybody looking at me because I ain't reacting. I'm like, man, we at this party. I can't really act the fool. Like at home, if I was at home and the Jericho Cotchery play would have happened, bro, I'd have been in there flipping out.
I knew something was wrong, like during the first half of that game, because I was like, the whole vibe is different from the team at the beginning of that game. It was like it didn't feel like every other game up to that point.
Yeah.
It was more like a worry than a confidence.
And both games we lost that year was the games Jay Stu didn't finish. Remember, he missed the Atlanta game. And in the Super Bowl, he scored that touchdown and he got hurt. And they, for some reason,
he just barely missed 1,000 because he got hurt at the end of the year.
And for some reason, they didn't have Cameron Artis-Payne active.
Yeah, I remember.
So we had to put in Fozzie. And Fozzie
I remember being so mad at Ron about that.
And fucking Fozzie can't max protect.
I love Ron Rivera, but some of the stuff, my mic doing that weird shit. I was saying I love Ron Rivera, but some of the decisions he used to make me so mad.
And the excuses, when you look back at it now, like, nigga, was you coked out?
I got tired of hearing missed opportunities. Like, bruh, you got to do something. You can't just keep doing the same thing expecting a different result.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got a picture with the dude. I think he's a good dude.
Yeah, I do too. And I got something signed by him and Austin Duke when I went to training camp. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Appreciate you for coming in, CPG. Appreciate for the general. Appreciate Campbell. Appreciate Pac-Man crazy ass. The general is raw authentic. That's his name on Twitter. Nah, we couldn't hear you, raw authentic. Your camera was on, but we couldn't hear you.
I was saying like the one thing that I was saying when y'all were talking about Ron Rivera, I don't know about y'all how y'all felt about it, but I felt like his draft selection during the Ron Rivera era was 50-50. He had a lot of hit and misses in the draft.
I
And
mean, but
I
that's
felt like
Marty
that,
Herney though.
yeah, that was more on Herney. But
Even
didn't
Herney in
Rivera
Washington do
also
the
have,
same thing.
but correct me if I'm wrong, didn't wasn't Rivera also one of the major influences for the Kelvin Benjamin pick?
Mm, I don't know. That was
Because I
probably
know for
Gettleman because he liked
that was
big
who?
dudes. That was probably more so Gettleman because Gettleman liked big dudes. Remember the whole Hog Molly thing. I don't think Ron had as much of a say so in the draft as Matt Rule do.
Okay. Cause I know
And
Matt Rule.
Herney's whole
Like the
thing
one thing
was
I'll say about Matt that I like about Matt Rule, if I'm gonna say like what's one positive thing I'll say about Matt Rule, his draft picks haven't been bad.
facts.
Like his draft picks have not been bad at all, and that's the one thing I'll applaud
No,
of him.
well, no, his worst draft pick since he's been here is the Thomas Fletcher draft pick.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because we could have. I forgot about him, but like because we could have got so much better pieces. But
We could have had
that
Trey
one,
Smith.
yeah, we could have had Trey Smith. That one was a bad pick. I'm not gonna lie. And the
But
only
that's
suspect
late as hell. That's like the sixth round. With
exactly.
Herney,
So it's like hit or
Herney, it
miss on
was
that.
like only the first round would hit, and the rest of the draft would be sorry.
Would be straight sorry as fuck.
And his sixth and seventh round picks would normally get cut. Jordan Scarlett got cut. Terry Godwin
Scarlett,
got cut.
Godwin. We even had Rasul Douglas on 2 years ago.
Yeah,
But I don't know, dog. Like, but what I don't know what y'all predicted for the record. Like, what do you think the record's gonna be?
I think at our worst we'll win like 7 games. At our best, we'll win like 10.
Yeah, I'm on the same page. I said our worst would probably be like our cursed 5-12 record.
Gosh,
Like
we
for
win 5 games again. I'm gonna slap a motherfucker. I ain't gonna cap.
and that's gonna piss me off because the thing is, it's like, bro, when you sit down and think about it, during the Teddy Bridgewater year, we really could have fucked around and been 11-5. When you sit down and look at the games we lost, we could have went 11-5, and that was the only reason why I trusted Matt Rule. But when he did the Sam Darnold, I'm like, okay, maybe he has more potential. And it was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So it's like, hopefully this year with Baker healthy and I'm liking what we're seeing in training camp, we could really go 10-7. And a lot
Mhm.
of people trying to make it seem like we're not competent enough to go up against the Saints. And I'm like, bro, you gotta understand when it's a rivalry game, it's different. It's
And we
completely different.
split with everybody except for Tampa.
Yeah, we split with them, and the thing is, like the later half of the season, we clearly gave up. Like if we just gonna call a spade, there was no competitive like drive in
And they still
either
barely
side
beat
of the
us. They only
field.
beat us by one possession.
Exactly, it was a one possession game, bro. But they feel like with Jameis and with DA, I don't know why they have all this like hype for DA, like he's a top 10 coach or
He's
something
been
all of a
with the
sudden.
team. The boy went like 2 and 20 something, or 12 and 20 something.
Exactly. It's like people fail to realize he has like the worst winning percentage out of all the active coaches. And it's like, hey, if that's who y'all want to run it with, go ahead. But look, y'all gonna be looking for a coach in a year or two, because this ain't it.
Yeah. Yeah, but you missed the whole thing, man. I'm about to end it now.
Yeah, I just peeked. I was like, damn, bro. Right when I came in, I'm like, damn, because I had to go do something for my girl, and then I was over here talking to her, and then I was like, let me get back on. Hopefully, y'all still talking. I've probably missed all the start bench cuts and everything. 'Cause I was about to
Yeah.
come up with another start bench cut for y'all,
What's
but
up?
y'all probably already. It was gonna be running back start bench cut. D'Angelo Williams, Deshaun Foster, and for the third, CMC.
Okay, we did one, but we didn't put Deshaun or CMC in it. I had did D'Angelo, Jay Still, and Stephen Davis. But
Stephen Davis is a good pick too.
with those three, I would start CMC, bitch D'Angelo, and cut Deshaun Foster.
All right, if you were to
So,
replace CMC with Stephen Davis, how would you do it?
Start D'Angelo, bench Deshaun Foster, cut Stephen Davis. Because Stephen Davis only had that 1 year with us, that Super Bowl year.
Yeah,
His
and then
other
he get
best
hurt.
years was in Washington.
And then the one thing I'll say about Deshaun Foster, if he didn't get hurt when we had that second Super Bowl run that got cut short against the Seahawks, if he didn't get hurt, we could have definitely won that game.
And Deshaun's ex-girlfriend, who was fine as hell, was an assistant principal near this way in at Bessemer City.
Yeah.
She was fine as hell, boy.
Hold on real quick. Hold on.
She ended up leaving though once he went to the Niners.
yeah.
Bro, like, y'all live in the Carolinas, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I live in Florida. I never lived in Carolina a day in my life, bro. Like, I never been to the stadium.
So what
Not
made
one
you pick
time.
the team?
On some real shit. All right, so like I'm originally from Jamaica, right? Came
Yeah.
up here in I came up here in '96. My dad was a diehard Giants fan, so we lived up north in like New York, New Jersey area. So like I was under the influence like that because like I'm used to soccer. If you are like in the same city, y'all are rivals. So when I first came up here, I'm thinking the Giants and the Jets were rivals. So when I first came up here, I'm not gonna lie, I was a Jets fan. I was over here thinking that the Jets were the rival, and I just wanted to be a rival team for my dad. So like when I was up in Jersey, I'm like Jets, Jets, Jets. But when I actually started getting knowledge of the game, I was like, you know what? Let me not be a Jets fan because they're clearly not the rival, and that's not what it is. So let me actually look into it. So then, like, I that same year, that's how I'm actually like started looking into the game. I looked at college football, and it was the year that Julius Peppers came out. And the year Julius Pepper came out, I'm like, yo, this man is incredible. Because when I was playing football, I played edge and I played edge and D line. So I'm like, yo, this man is incredible. Whatever team he's on, I'm gonna be a fan. He became a Panthers fan. He became a Panthers, and I'm like, all right, bet. And that's when I learned that the Panthers is a young team and all this shit. So I'm like, holy shit, I'm older than the team and all this shit. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm gonna run it with this team. Nobody can say I'm a bandwagoner or anything like that, right? So I'm watching the team, and I think it was like what 1 or 2 years later they went to the Super Bowl, and that's when they had Mike Rucker, they had Chris Jenkins. Who else they had? They had Dan Morgan from Broward. They had a squad, bro. They had Dan Morgan, they had Chris Gamble, Ken Lucas. Um, who was on? Was it Ryan Manning?
Ricky
Did we
man.
have Ricky Manning? Yeah, we had Ricky Manning.
Yeah.
And them boys. I was like, bro, we were squadded. I was like, yo, this is my team. So I just been a fan ever since. Like I wasn't like when I first was watching football, I was never a big fan of Jake Delhomme. Like I felt like he fucked us over in a couple playoff runs, but it is what it is. I've been a fan ever since. Never strayed.
No, we got revenge for that Cardinals game that Jake played like shit in when we smacked the Cardinals in the NFC.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Always
I
beat the
loved it.
Cardinals.
And we always beat the Cardinals ever since. It was like that was like our humbling lesson, bro. Because I think wasn't that the year we went 14-2?
Yeah, they did something crazy good that year.
We were either
We
14
were
and 2
12
or
and
15.
4 or 11 and 5.
We were like a number 1 seed though,
Yeah.
because we had a home field throughout, and then like that motherfucker Jake Delhomme threw like what 4 or 5 picks, man. I was,
It was
so
like 6 or
pissed, dog.
7.
Like it made no sense. I was like every time he threw the ball, it was a pick. I'm like, this can't be real.
Yeah, like 6 or 7 picks.
Like that shit made no fucking sense. And then I was always a big Steve Smith fan. I knew he was a dog, and the main thing that like solidified him as one of my favorite players was when he broke Ken Lucas' nose in practice. Cause they was over here fighting after a possession. I was like, yo, this man a dog. I fuck with him. Ain't nobody finna fuck with him. What made y'all become fans? Y'all just from natives cause y'all from the Carolinas, or y'all just you had a different reason?
I mean, my birthday is literally the day after we got the team. The team was traded October 26, 1993. My birthday is October 27, 1993.
Yeah, and I was born in 92.
So I call myself the original and first Carolina Panthers fan.
Which is right. They probably already had the little onesie for you right when you came out the womb.
Definitely. And my nickname as a kid, my grandma called me Panther.
People that didn't know my name in high school called me that Panthers guy because I was always wearing Panthers shit. So when I got on YouTube, I was like, "That's what I call myself."
I'll see what I do. But yeah, shit, I remember the first time. Like I was actually like dead ass getting ready to go to a Panthers game. My first time ever willing to pay for a Panthers game was when we were about to go to the Super Bowl. I was gonna pay to go to the Seahawks game because that was like the game, in my opinion, because you already know how the war between us and the Seahawks used to go. I was like, we have to beat the Seahawks. If we beat the Seahawks, we in there. Like we're in the Super Bowl. I don't care what's going to happen. I was like on my high horse. 'Cause I'm like, that was our main thing. We couldn't beat NFC West teams in the playoffs. We lost to the Seahawks. I think we lost one time to the 49ers. And I'm just like, dog, like I
We
can't
lost to the
deal with this.
49ers when Cap and them went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, when Cat went to the Super Bowl,
And he
like,
did the Superman shit.
yep, I remember that shit. Fuck that motherfucker. But you feel me? So it was like that was the game. I'm like, bro, if we win, but I ain't end up going. But I remember when I thought they were coming back, I almost got kicked out of a bar because I was over here hot as hell. The only Panther fan in that bitch. They're like, yo, you're overreacting for a game. I'm like, bitch, it's my team. Fuck you.
Yeah. But we almost at 2.5 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. Like I said, I appreciate you for coming in. Appreciate CPG. Appreciate Cambo. Appreciate even Pac-Man crazy ass. For everybody whoever tunes into this later on, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, if you haven't yet, subscribe to my gaming channel, the T Money Gaming channel, and also subscribe to my newest channel, T Money TV and Movie Reviews. So far, I've been reviewing Sleepy Hollows on there. I reviewed an episode of The Shy on there, so make sure you go check it out. This is your boy, Mr. T Money 1993, signing off. Out.